Hey guys, Simon here, and we're back in Minecraft. It's been a while since the last Minecraft video, and haven't had that much time to play Minecraft, to be honest, but I've done a few things, mostly finishing off the EXP farm. A new version of Minecraft came out, I'm sure a lot of you know, 1.2, and various bug fixes after that. And I haven't gotten the latest Optifine yet. In fact, I haven't even looked at it. I don't know if they've updated for the 1.2. If they have, that's good. But I don't have Optifine on, and so there might be some lag issues here. Anyway, picking back up right where we left off. So the last time, I believe, I had a functioning mob trap, and since then I've cleaned it up a little bit. You see a lot of these stone bricks, a bit of smooth stone, a bit of the stone slabs, and a bit of lag, as you can see, because of the lack of Optifine, unfortunately. 1.2 also seems to make the mobs spawn a lot more frequently as well, so the yield has increased significantly on the mob trap anyway. So I've cleaned it up. I think I've made this room quite a bit bigger than before. Like, it's been so long I don't even remember exactly how it was, but it's better like this, so there's a bit more room. Back here we have the creeper-proof obsidian-lined killing, I don't know what you want to call this, but you just punch them through the hole and the water will, 1, push the mobs into the corner, and 2, push all the drops out to you as well. So that's quite nice. I like how this is set up, and if you need to, you can come up here as well. Usually you don't have to come up here, like it's just fine standing here in the corner and punching the mobs. So this is as before. There's 3 mechanisms here. One is the EXP mode and the kill mode. So at the moment it's at EXP mode. I haven't actually used the kill mode at all. Like, you know, I prefer to just punch the monsters and then get the drops in anyway, as well as the EXP, but anyway. So then we have the kill mode, and then we have that, the mob drop open and close. I don't know if you can see it. It's open now. If we close it, then that closes up. Yeah, I don't think you can see it, especially not on YouTube with the low resolution and whatnot. But there you can see it's closed now, so that's way too small for the enemies to come through. So on this side, a bit of glowstone just to light it up. A few redstone torches up there, so you can see the mechanism, but it doesn't actually affect the spawning at all. And here we just have a block of water, and that just flushes everything into that corner there, so that's quite convenient. The water also dampens any explosions if the creepers ever explode, but I mean, unless you stand right up close to the edge there and the creepers right in front of you, like, they won't explode. So it's all fairly safe. And they don't explode in here unless you walk in, which would be quite stupid if you do that. So there's that. The mechanisms, well, half of the mechanisms are underneath here, so this is where, oops. So the pistons are here. I think you've seen this before. I don't remember if yeah, I'm sure I showed you guys this one before. So that's to push the sand floor up and down a little bit. Back this way. Wow, the lag's really bad. I'm sorry about this, guys, but I need to get Optifine again. I'm also kind of partially I'm testing whether the new 1.2 has optimized the game at all, but I don't know, maybe it has a little bit. I don't quite remember. But as you can see, the lag is quite bad, and this is because I'm recording. So when I'm just playing, it's fine. It's only when I'm recording that the computer isn't quite handling it very well. So anyway, so these are the 2 wires going to the back of the mechanism here, and they lead up. These are redstone towers, or redstone torch towers. So back here it's like this. So I guess that's like a service ladder up to the top. All the spawning rooms are in there, of course. You remember from the previous videos. and you can hear the monsters and whatnot walking around. So that's the wire leading into, oh, there's the other one. So those lead into the opening and closing of the mob drop. And this redstone torch tower leads to the top, where the mechanism for crushing the Enderman and flushing the top floor is up here. Where the pistons are inside there, the wiring is up there. But all of this seems to be a little bit redundant, because the Endermen don't really seem to spawn. In fact, nothing seems to spawn up here, and I'm not really sure why that is. I mean, there's no light in here. The half slabs should block all the light going into there. I've put the glass here so you can see in if there's any Endermen in there or not, but I've never seen anything up here, and I'm not sure why. I don't know if you guys would know why. It should be dark enough for enemies to spawn, but they just don't seem to spawn. Anyway, up here we can see the platform. Like, it's a little viewing platform with a glass railing. And there's another platform up here as well. I mean, this is just the shape of the trap. Like, I didn't build it on purpose like this. But obviously, since there's a platform here, I just put the railing up here. Just to make it look good. Alright, so let's go back down this ladder. So there's ladder in the front and at the back. Oh, and I mean, if you want to look out, you can look out, I guess. So, wait a minute. So this is the front here. Wow, the frame rate is really bad. Hold on, guys. Whoops. Okay, didn't mean to do that. Anyway, as I was saying, so the service ladder is there, and that is the same ladder as this. So this goes all the way to the top of the trap, and all the way to the bottom into the mechanisms. So that's basically it. Now there's a few things that I still have to do. Well, first of all, there's the main entrance, which I haven't really thought about at all yet. I want to do a little something here. And one more thing, which is fairly quick, I guess I'll do it right now, is just at the sides here. It looks a little bit odd with that overhang like that. So I was just thinking I'll copy a little bit. The front and the back has the service ladders, and they're like 3 blocks wide, so I figure I'll just pull this down 3 blocks wide just to make it look like it's not completely defying gravity. So it looks a little more sensible. I mean, obviously it's just completely aesthetic, like there's no function or purpose. Oh, there's a bit of redstone wiring in here as well, so even this is kind of decorative. But you can see the redstone there, powering some pistons and mechanisms. And there's a lot of lag. It might be all the mobs. I mean, there's sheep over there, and there's all sorts of zombies and things in there. So that might be contributing to the lag a little bit. Yeah, so I'll do this. Guess I'll do that. Let's see. Do I need more torches if I move that one? Probably not. No, that should be enough. Alright. So we do that. And alright, so let's step back a little bit and wow. this lag is really making this difficult. Let's just see what that looks like. Yeah, that looks a bit more sensible, a bit more believable. I mean, it's not just overhanging. Like having that stone seems like it's having it seem like it's floating in midair or something. So that looks a bit better. Now, with this lag problem, I was gonna try and do this, you know, on screen, but since it's lagging so bad, well, it's better now because I'm further away from the sheep. So maybe I can do this on screen. If it lags too bad, I just do it off screen. So it looks like that. Yeah, so it's a bit better with those things. It looks a bit more plausible. Stone pickaxe, alright. So I thought of something earlier. Somewhat. I mean, as I said here, Petra? I don't know how many of you guys have looked up Petra in Google, but it's a vaguely Greek city. There's a Greek influence. Alexander the Great, I believe it was. Or one of his generals conquered the place. And so that's where the Greek influence came from. So there's that. Oh, I moved the entrance over too, so it lines up with the grid pattern in the courtyard. So you can see the entrance isn't actually in line with the mob trap itself. It's more lined up with the courtyard, and I think that's better to have it lined up with the courtyard. Okay, let's do that. That dirt needs to... Oh, whoops. Well... No, I actually want it like that. So, there's that. The proportions are a little bit wrong. What should I do? I'm making this up as I go, so I don't really know what to do here. But I'll just try things out. Do I want 2 or 3? I guess 2 will do. Actually, like there's not much room, so let's not make it too big. Let's do that. And that. So I'm thinking that, and then, well, this is not Greek anymore. If I do the triangle straight on top of that, then it's pretty Greek. But if I cut another one out and then do a gate, then that's more Japanese. I don't know what it's called. The Torii gate, I think it's called. So let's stick with the Greek stuff and just put the triangle in and leave it at that. I think let's not have it too complicated. Well, let's just do it one step at a time. Alright, so I want a triangle here, a shallow triangle. Let's go like... Oh, that's unfortunate. I guess we can change that. That's where the ladder is, I think. Or maybe that's just a gap. what does that look like? I need to pick up the cobblestone. Alright, so what does that look like? I suspect it doesn't look very good. I suspect it looks fairly bad, actually. Okay. Let's remove those, and also let's square this. Alright, how does that look? Better, I think. In fact, I don't know if there's enough blocks here to do the triangle thing. Just because, you know, everything's squares. And if you want to approximate other shapes like circles and triangles, you need the shape to be big enough for the approximation to look good. Maybe I should just leave it square. Yeah, I think I'll just leave it square. Because the triangle... that looks nothing like a triangle. So, let's remove those. And then add some things back. So, I mean, you can see